Hello traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly Forex Forecast. Now this time, as you can see, I will focus on the Renko charts, but if you trade on the classic charts, you can do exactly the same approach for same pairs, so it's not a problem. Simply Renko filter out more noise, but in terms of the analysis, it's also more or less the same. I would like to also invite you to check my new website, which is dedicated mainly for the mentorship program with me. If you know me or if you don't know me, my big game changer in trading was mentorship with Nikos. So go to this website. In the description you will get a link. You can check all details, and if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. So now let's go to our charts. And the first pair is Aussie dollar, US dollar. So what we can here see on the 960, that price is making for us short 1 2 3. We also had a trend line, and on the Renko chart seems that price is bouncing on this trend line. However, if we draw on the spikes, we still have space to go up. Right now reaction is, like I said, that we have the short 1 2 3. We also have trend line up here. So the question is, if price will continue, this might be the next target, and of course previous bottoms. But if this is, a wedge, maybe we'll get still continuation to this zone. If this is false breakout, then there's still chance that price might to go to this area. So keep in mind about that. But right now, this time frame it's pointing to sell. And if we go to 480, which is equal to the daily chart, the previous was weekly, then this situation will be different because we will get opportunities for buys. Yes, for buys, because price is making long 1 to 3. However, we are below the 36 EMA, so the 36 EMA didn't hold. If we also pay attention for that, our trend line was broken. Yes, but you can still see that this might be like a breakout, a retest of the trend line, and continuation. Okay. However, like I said, higher settings pointing to sell. This is our next resistance in case if price decide to continue to go up. So this is what is going on. Of course, this is previous bottom where price might to simply continue. We are around support zone 2 here, as you can see. We are around the support zone also. So we are on the interesting level to see or a retracement and another push down, but this will be for day trading only. Yeah, so we can wait for the retracement, and if price holds this trend line with the 36 EMA and we'll get the short 1 to 3, we can look for potential short scenarios, but only in the as a day trading scalping. Target previous bottom. In case if price breaks this, then we know that we can have continuation to this zone. Whenever price breaks this trend line with the 36 EMA, then we can start to pay attention to buy and target this previous top. Okay, because maybe then we'll get this bigger retracement. If you go to M12, you see that also M12 is making possible short scenario here. So of course lower settings, M3, M6, short scenarios, target that. In case if price retrace, again short scenarios, target this after breakout longs. And if you are not interested to trade because it's too aggressive, you simply have to wait for breakout here to go long or confirmation to go and sell it. Okay, so this is planned for this pair. Next is CAD yen. CAD yen around the resistance. Basically, we are already around the zone. However, the last spike is up here. This is also kind of the range right now. So if this holds, we can expect reactions and even bigger move to this area. Yes, because if we arrange, we usually know that price is going from the resistance to the support and so on. So this is how it looks on the 960, which is weekly chart. 480, we still see that price is climbing up. This were opportunities where we looked for long scenarios. Some of you took those longs, so well done. So we are around the resistance. This is the highest point. So what we can do currently, if we go to lower settings, You see, we had setups here. We could also mix this with lower time frames, lower settings. Now, what we can still do, we can still wait for retracements on the lower settings only and look for buys as a day trading and scalping, because no, there's still around 100 pips difference. Of course, in the bigger perspective, we want to see bigger retracement to the M24, and if the retracement will happen and if this trend line will hold, then we can look for potential buy scenarios exactly like we had, in the previous one. But the question is, if we have retracement from that, our price will still continue, and then we'll start to retrace. Okay. So this is like a long-term perspective. After retracements, definitely buys, but there is momentum, there is volatility, so we can of course look for day trading opportunities. You see, if we pay attention to this, now price is climbing up. So what we need to do is to wait for some retracements to the M1236, then lower settings entries only. Yes, so we only can look for M3. I think M3, not even M6. So really, because we didn't get any retracement, prices just pushing up. If we have continuation, then of course we switch to M6 and every single retracement to M6. Yeah, so if you still see that price is not breaking the trend line, which is up here, okay, when price is pushing still up, and then we have retracement, and you see that price is still trying to go up, you can take those entries. Of course, it's very late, so low risk, but as long as price is pushing up, why not? Yes. So this is option for us now. This is the target. Of course, doesn't mean that price will reach this. We can even have stop around. This whole zone is the resistance for us. So this is that, and because price is pushing up and we didn't get any retracement for a long time, we can also look for trades against the main direction. Reason is good, like you said, resistance. So what we can do, if we like, this is our M6 trend line. So if you start to see weakness, like breakout of the 36, EMA crossovers, yes, try to wait for the crossovers for confirmation. And then you look for short scenarios, and your goal will be first M12, 36 EMA, and in case if price make deeper retracement, like we said, M24, 36 EMA. Next pair, Euro Aussie. 960 is a little bit tricky because we have this trend line right now. As you can see, price reacted. We had breakout of those previous bottoms, also with the 36. But it doesn't look like classic our approach. Also, if we go to higher settings, you will see that this is still pointing up. Yes, this is like a monthly chart. So maybe we will get now price is reacting, and then we'll get continuation. However, if this trend line holds, we can still get bounce and price will go down. Maybe even we'll have like a kind of the flag here. We will see. I don't trade flags and channels, but maybe we'll get something like this. Definitely, if price won't break this trend line, we can expect another down move where, no, of course, to the previous bottom, which is our support zone, and then the next area is lower down here. And of course, whenever price breaks this trend line, the first stop is up here, and the next is really our previous stop. So those are the levels in case if price goes up or down. So let's go to 480. Let's see what we have. We have this trend line, as you can see, 3 touches. The momentum is there. So right now, we can wait for the retracement patiently to the 36 EMA, look for long 1 to 3, and we can continue to buy target trend line. In case of the breakout, we have our next target and next target. Okay, so this is option number 1, like for the swing traders. Yeah. Do we have anything on the lower settings? No, yes, we have. As you can see here, we have this M24 trend line. So we have to wait for price to reject this zone, and whenever price decide to reject, let me delete this line because right now we will have small mess. So if price starts to break this line, we can look for buy scenarios and target this previous top with this trend line which I deleted. Okay, so this is what we can do. So if we go to M12, we see that M12 is making for us right now setup, but I wouldn't recommend to jump in here. Why? No, we are too close to the support on the 240, so we don't have room. So I would really wait for price to breaks this, yes, and then wait to see the momentum, and then look for short scenarios to sell it and target that. Yes, so right now you can just draw this line, and if the 24 holds, whenever price breaks this line, you can look for buy scenario still. Okay, M12, M6 doesn't really matter in this case. And with those short scenarios, we have to wait to see. Okay, keep in mind, pay attention for M48. Yes, because you can get short scenarios here, but we'll be close to the 36. So what can happen? You will get short setup here. Price will just give you the setup, will spike, will create long 1 to 3, and continue to go up. So keep in mind about that. Okay, right now this is what we have. It's interesting what is happening now. So we will see. Next pair is GBPAUD. Very strong momentum we had recently. You see that price went up around 600, 700 pips. Currently, we are around the resistance. It's more visible on the 480. Of course, now price is pointing up strongly. We also have this trend line breakout here. If I draw it like that, yes, price broke this. So we go to 480, and we here, if we unzoom, we see this resistance better. Next resistance is somewhere around this area, so we still have room to go. This is our trend line, which was broken. Of course, next level is here, and the next on the last stop, but first price has to break those two. So now, or if you're a swing trader, you wait for the retracement. Yes, you'll wait for 1, 2, 3 here, and then you look for possible long scenarios, target this, and the next levels. Now, of course, for day trading, now price is sitting, as you can see, on the M24, so it's giving us opportunity to still look for late. You see that we didn't get any retracement deeper. This is the first deep retracement. Late long scenarios to target previous top, which is around 130 pips, so target is quite good. How we can jump in? No, we have to simply wait for what? For this trend line breakout. So whenever price breaks this, we look for buys. Don't take sells here. It's too early yet. Why? No, we have 36 EMA here from the 240, yes, setting. So this is option to go long. Short scenarios, I would wait for. So if we get this, maybe price will play around and make, for example, that, or we'll simply play around and will break and create the setup here. So if this will happen, if this happens, then I would look for possible short scenarios after breakout. Yes, because then at least I have confirmation that M36 is broken. So if this happens, we can expect this deeper retracement where back to the 36 EMA on the 480, which is also area of the support here, as you can see. And so this is where I would expect for price to go, but I would like to see confirmation, so setups below. So right now, or you wait for longs here, or you wait for short scenarios after breakout. Ideally, the previous bottom. So new lower low, lower high, short scenarios. And the last is USDCAD. We are in the range on the definitely on this is weekly chart, yes, and we said, I think last time, that or this is already retest of the support and price will continue maybe to the resistance, or we'll get some retracements and price will try to push down again to the support zone and maybe lower, yes, if we have breakout. So if you go to 480 right now, it's a good situation for us because we price retested this middle, this resistance, which is also like a middle of the range, as you can see, and we also have this good looking short setup, steep, but still nice. Okay, and price is rejecting this, so maybe we'll get continuation. Yes, continuation. The red candle is in making, so maybe we'll get this down move. Of course, we want to aim that, but keep in mind that we are in the range, so we can have multiple scenarios here. Okay, if price may, can continue to this, to the previous bottom, or this will be just the false breakout and price will go up, yes, to this, or of course in the middle of the range price can also range, yes. So let's say we can have this, and then we'll get, for example, something like that to wait for a direction. You can see here, you can see here, yes. So no, range are difficult. The ranges are difficult to trade, no, because it's no, we never know. When we have trend, when price is going up, we have momentum, we know, we wait for the retracement, we want to go long, yes. Exactly in the same in the cells, and whenever we have range, it's a little bit more tricky. So 240, and as you can see, now price reacted, we have long 1 2 3. So ideally we want to wait for this trend line breakout, and we pay attention to sell it and target support and this zone. So we still have to wait for setup. Yeah, so whenever, right now it's pointing down. So if we see this short scenarios and we can go and sell it, there are another way to trade this. If price won't break it, because it's also possible, starts to break that, then we look for possible long scenarios and we try to target this resistance in between. There is trend line where price might to stop, so keep in mind also about this line. The previous line was broken, as you can see here, but it's of course right now not necessary, but we have this. So whenever price do that, pay attention, because maybe we'll get, this, another spike, and then continuation. So then extension of this line, yes, extension, and whenever price breaks this, maybe there will be opportunity to trade this. Not for day traders, there is also another way to trade this. No, because we have M24 1 2 3 here. Let me just delete this so we will not be affected by lines. It will be easier for us. M24 1 2 3. So what you can do, you draw your line. Intraday trading only, scalping, yes, because why we can do this sometimes? No, because if we can spot momentum, if there is the movement, why not? Yes, price still can, for example, continue. So whenever price breaks this trend line here on the M6, you look for buys, target, no resistance, previous stops. This is your goal. For day trading and scalping is enough, because we can have here 70, maybe 80, even 50 pips. So for the day trading and scalping is okay. And because M24 it looks quite nicely, this is still doable. Yes. So we have here, we look for buys. Of course, we have trend line, and we have sells, and then we look for this. So guys, that's all from my side. Again, I would like to invite you to my new website, which is dedicated to mentorship program. I think this is the easiest and the fastest ways to achieve success in trading, especially that I dedicate here my time to teach you strategy, to teach you planning, and also mindset, which is very important in trading. I will show you how to work with your emotions, with your core beliefs, how to basically figure it out, why you can't success, and or why you struggle in trading, and why you can't move forward. Okay, I will show you technique which I personally also use with my students, and they have very good results with that. So definitely it will be much easier to succeed, especially that we are very often in trading, we are not looking for the real problems. We always think that there is something with the strategy, that we don't have enough knowledge, etc. But usually most people struggle because of the mindset, not because of the knowledge. So they don't see this, and whenever you start to understand this, your trading journal will be much easier. So just go to link below in the description. You will find this. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me via this form, or just email me via Nikos Trading Academy. Thanks a lot. Wish you all great Saturday, and hear you tomorrow in my weekly indices forecast. Bye.